Hey guys, this is Oren Productions, aka Number 4673, and I'm back in Magical Otoge and Anholly. And I'll just continue. Oh, I didn't mean to be rude or anything, but I guess you figured it out already, so... It's just, it might be bad for my friend who's helping me if people found out, so... I see. And it wouldn't be bad for you. Oh, well, it probably would, but... My friend doesn't get anything from helping me, even though it's an inconvenience to him. I'm more worried about him, honestly. I don't care about what happens to me. You're a strange person. Huh? Where did that come from? But more importantly, why did you collapse earlier? I'm fine. Really now? With how much you're insisting on that, it's getting kind of suspicious. Just kind of. And just then? The sudden snow was over. Now it stopped snowing. I'm always cold, so I don't want it to be any colder, but the snow was kind of nice. I wonder if it'll snow again. You mean to say that you didn't make it snow on purpose? Huh? No, I didn't. I see, so that's how things are. There's no need to worry, I wouldn't reveal your secret. Oh, thanks. It's pretty obvious, huh? Of course. This snow gives off the same scents that you do, after all. The snow? I guess my powers made it snow after all, but in that case... Suppose only an ice spirit like me or someone highly skilled in magic would notice the similarity, though. This town is rather secluded, so I doubt you'll have problems with that at least. Yeah, hopefully. But you appeared, didn't you? How did an ice spirit like you get all the way to, Solvalis? The area around here is pretty warm. What do you want to know? Why? I don't have a reason, I guess. I'm just curious if that's a good enough reason. Oh, wait, I keep getting sidetracked, though. Seriously, are you alright? Why did you collapse earlier? If there's anything I can do to help... I suppose. It wouldn't hurt to tell you. Wow, really? Simply put, I'm dying. What? I'm fine. How can you even... Well, feel free to continue with your story. I will. There isn't much to say, however. Some time ago, I lost my way from my original home due to an expansive blizzard, and so I've been finding and resting at snow areas like this one for some time, but I'm not quite built to stay for suitable environments for a long time, hence my weakened state. Oh, I see. So now you're trying to find your way back home? No, not particularly. While I was lost, I preferred not to spend too much time in a place with humans, so I continued to travel aimlessly. Once the weather warms up in this town, that will surely be the end of me. Oh, but... It's fine. I'm only waiting to die now. I've already accepted my fate. What? But how can you accept it just like that? How indeed. Well, I could always try to help and bring you back to your home. I doubt it would be feasible. I don't even know where I'm originally from. Oh, well, really, that's a problem. But still, we should try anyway. You must not have to do much to do. Oh, yeah, that's one way of saying it, I guess. What's your home like, anyway? Cold. You don't say. It doesn't seem like Seiyu felt much about his home, huh? Well, in that case, not that I own this town or anything, but you can stay here as long as you like. The only person in the town is me, and just some very occasional traveler, so... Oh, if you don't like me, you won't want to stay around, and I guess I'm pretty hard to suddenly trust me, right? A rather awkward person, isn't she? Though, I can tell how much she's trying to help. Why isn't he saying anything? I should say something. You're... adequate. Oh? Thanks? You're welcome. No, not at all. Was that a compliment, or... Perhaps that was a poor attempt at my part. Well, allow me to say something that may help make sense of things. Spirits are generally most attuned to the feelings and intentions of others. What I meant to say is, I could already feel your sincerity. Really? Oh, wow! And that is strange for a human. Oh, right, since humans are usually scumbags, huh? Certainly. But even so, I don't mind trusting my instincts right now. There's much for me to lose. Oh, I see. Does that mean you'll stick around for now? Yeah, I suppose it does. Really? That's great then! I don't know how, but maybe I can help his outlook on life change to a little more positive. Or at least make his dying moments a little more cheerful? Let's not think about that. By the way, are you hungry or anything? Wait, but your spirit, so... No, I'm fine, truly. Most spirits, including me, live using the magic energy found in nature. I'm still capable of eating human food, however. Oh, I see. I'm always free to share if anything interests you. And all of this stuff about ice spirits and snow is reminding me of when I was a little kid and ate shaved ice. Oh, ice. Is that, Every snowflake you eat is another screaming brethren of mine who have never had another chance. I didn't know, I know, it's so bad. So they have feelings? Does everything in nature have feelings? That might be a problem. Can you talk to snowflakes or... Huh? I'm joking, I don't care about snowflakes. I've stepped on millions of them in my lifetime. Oh, I suddenly feel really bad for both me and the snowflakes. Certainly would be unfortunate if they did not end up having feelings. Just like me. Pardon? Oh, just a joke. Being stone cold-hearted. Never mind, doesn't suit me. Didn't think so either. Yeah, but anyway, I guess the two of us are going to be Solvalis Only's residents, huh? You're welcome to stay in my house if you're ever tired of staying outside. No, thank you. I prefer to spend as little as time possible in that heat death trap. Okay, it's that bad, huh? In any case, just have to go out here and talk to you, no problem. To talk to me? Oh, yeah. You're going to learn really fast that there isn't a lot to do around here, so let's get along. If you want to, no pressure. Yes, I'd be fine with that. And so, Anholly began her new daily life with Seiho. The spicy ice spirit began. One day, soon after their first meeting, you're outside talking with Seiho. It's snowing again, huh? That's nice. Solvalis looks a little less gloomy with it. I suppose so. Though you certainly looked gloomy when you ran around that clearing of snow, clearing the snow manually earlier. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a lot more troublesome than you think. I'll have to do it again later, but it's not a big deal. I see. I never particularly thought about it. Where I came from, there was so much snow that you'd look like a madman if you thought you could clear it all away. But I bet that's irrelevant now. Would you like me to help you next time? Oh, thanks, but it's fine. I'm still a little under the weather, right? You should just relax. Besides, the snow is my responsibility, so I can handle it. I see. By the way... Oh, I think this is the first time he started a conversation. Yes, what is it? Well, aren't you cold? Though, judging from how you haven't noticed that your numb hand is bent into a typically painful abnormal state. Whoa, you're right! Ugh. Suppose I guessed that you are. Oh, come on, hand, live! Don't worry. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. Touché. Even so, what's left of my conscience doesn't agree with this. So he carefully takes your hand in his and begins walking. I'm being gently led through a sparkly wintry town by an enigmatic ice spirit. Guess I'd consider this a scene in a cheesy romantic drama, but I can't feel my hand. It's still numb from the cold. How romantic. Sarah brought you back to your house. Not back here, huh? Isn't gonna drop me off like some chaperone, right? If you want to talk, it can happen here. For you, it's better than always staying outside. All I ask is that you don't turn the heater on too much. Yep, sorry. Oh, okay, I got it. So this is just his way of being nice. He's pretty awkward, huh? She's an awkward person, I think. She didn't notice her own hand was freezing off. Oh, well, are you sure you're comfortable in here? It's not warm enough to hurt or anything, right? No, it's fine. You should worry more about your own health than mine. I'm already dying after all, it doesn't matter much. But still... Does he really mean it when he says he's dying? I don't want to ask. Either way, you should have a much more hopeful future than I do. Right. But I think I'll stay in Solvalis for a long time. The thought of traveling alone is kind of scary, especially since I don't know where I'd be going. I can't stay in one place for too long either. It'll eventually freeze over like this. People would probably catch on that I'm responsible, so I haven't really left Southerless before. I see. Why haven't you moved to a cold town then? No one would notice. Well, I'm worried about freezing over town and areas on the way. I don't know if the ice goes away even if I leave. And also, well, I have a childhood friend that I don't want to leave behind. A childhood friend? Yeah, his name's Rio. He brings me food and supplies and stuff like that every week or so. I see. And what do you do if you run out of food before then? Starve, I guess? Just kidding? Not kidding. So Rio knows about your powers. Yes, just him and his parents. Everyone else thinks Southerless is cursed. I see. No one finds it suspicious that you're the only one living here? Oh well. For anyone who cares to know. They just think I'm reluctant to leave my parents' graves is all. But anyway, on a brighter note, I think Rio should be visiting soon. But Rio is still bad with strangers. Hopefully things won't be too awkward. I see. Suppose I'm ready for another awkward confrontation. Great. What do you mean another? I wonder. In any case, if your friend is someone who has accepted you as you are, I'm sure things will go fine. Yeah. Even if magic is all over this world, I don't know if many humans would approve of me. Speaking of humans, you know, I'm not really sure, but I think Rio's only part human. Not that it matters anything, though. You know, when we first met, he broke my arm. An accident, of course. I didn't know people could so fondly recall breaking their arms. But we're learning every day, aren't we? Feel free to continue the story about breaking your arm so I don't think you're completely strange. I will. We were about 5 or 6 years old back then, I think. Rio's family didn't take me in yet. My dad was still alive at the time. Father was alive, and her mother was. Seeing as how Anholly can control her powers, I have a bad feeling about it. It'd be nice if I was wrong, but... Say how? Yes, it's nothing. Feel free to continue with your story. Oh, okay. Well, I was just talking about Kiddo, me, and Rio. Rio was so cute then. He looked like... Oh, wait, not that different from now, actually. But back then, Rio couldn't control his powers either. He's fine now. It was pretty bad back then. Would you believe me that Rio has super strength? No way. I know, right? Even though he's so adorable. Because he couldn't control his strength, he stayed away from people and became really shy. Our parents and were friends and introduced me and Rio to each other. I invited Rio to play tag and he was trying his very best to hold back his powers. Throughout the actual game, it was fine. He was so surprised that he could play normally and smiled a lot. But at the end of the day, I went in to high-five him for a job well done. When Rio missed my hand and tapped my arm, it broke. That was crazy. I'm sure it was. Yeah. But the next day, I came back all the same with a big old smile and my arm in sling. Is that so? I suppose I don't know what I expected. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've always been cheerful like this, so... I'm afraid I don't completely understand why you're so cheerful about breaking your arm. Oh, well, that's because... well, you know, something about friendship or something like that. I see, if you say so. Yeah. Now that I think about it, Rio doesn't laugh nearly as much as I do when I fondly recall that story. Seho calmly watches as you ponder if you've been inappropriately cheerful about breaking your arm. She's certainly a strange person after all. You wouldn't believe it, but Shiho's I can't even remember his name. Shiho's voice is like really straining. A few days later. Alright, I almost forgot to reach out to town's lamps. As you know, Southerless doesn't see daytime anymore. It'd be bad trying to find my way back in the dark, so I should go now. I think Rio is coming today, so, oh well, shouldn't take too long. I can tell Rio that Seiho's here, now with the communication pendant, but Rio would just avoid my house until I came back. That's no good. Sorry, Rio, but I'll take the risk of you being startled by a stranger in my house for the sake of having you talk to other people. I'm going to head to the generators for a minute, Seiho. Rio could be arriving any minute, so, I don't know, be nice? You ask too much of me. But... I'm joking, Emily. Have a safe trip. Don't worry, I will. And so, you went over to the generator. And the generator is right over here. Phew, looks like I made it in time. Is that? I have to end the episode here. I will see you in the next one. Bye!